Hello, welcome to the Center for Iranian Diaspora Studies at San Francisco State University. The center, the first of its kind anywhere in the world, was established with a gift by Neda Nobari, an alum of San Francisco State, in 2015. Since 2017, I've been the inaugural director of this Center for Iranian Diaspora Studies, and I have the unique privilege and honor of steering this new endeavor to promote new research and scholarship on Iranian diaspora communities, both locally in the Bay Area and California, as well as nationally and internationally. In addition to supporting my colleagues here at San Francisco State in projects and research around Iranian diaspora issues, we are also engaged with promoting Iranian diaspora culture through programming, lectures, performances. Since the fall of 2017, we've hosted a number of programs here at San Francisco State. The first one was a lecture with Dr. Neda Makbouleh from the University of Toronto, speaking about her new book, The Limits of Whiteness, Iranian Americans and the Everyday Politics of Race. We also had Hamid Rahmanian, an Iranian American based in New York, speaking about the adaptation of the Iranian national epic, the Shahnameh, for popular English-speaking audiences. We also hosted last weekend an event with Ahmad Kiarostami, the son of the world-renowned filmmaker Abbas Kiarostami, speaking about the life and legacy of his father's filmmaking. Our mission is to engage our communities here at San Francisco State, as well as the wider community of the Bay Area, to understand the contributions and challenges of Iranians who've been living outside of Iran over the last 40+ years. The importance, I think, of a new center like this is to recognize that more than 5 million people have departed Iran over the last 40 years and have made their homes and their communities outside of Iran. However, the trace of Iran and Iranian culture resides in them, and they are inspired and draw from many aspects of that culture. And like other diaspora communities, we're interested in understanding some of the politics and the culture of those communities as they become more a part of the fabric, say, of the United States. Additionally, I think we have this upcoming anniversary, which is the 40-year anniversary of the Iranian Revolution, which took place in 1979, as a benchmark for understanding just how many people and the experiences and stories that those people have brought to the cultures and communities where they live. So in light of that, one of the things that we'll be doing is we're going to host the inaugural International Conference on Iranian Diaspora Studies in March 2019 here at San Francisco State. There's a really dynamic young group of scholars who are working on this field, and so we see this conference in 2019 as an opportunity to mark both the anniversary but also mark the emergence of this field. The United States and Iran have been in a very contentious relationship for the last 40 years, and it's made it very difficult and challenging for new scholarship to actually take place. It's not to say that it hasn't, but because of limitations on funding and research and a problematic relationship for people to actually travel to and from Iran, and that's been more pronounced recently with the Muslim ban, it has made it difficult for people to actually do the kinds of scholarship. We're really interested in the transnational experience of Iranian diaspora studies. The idea that Iranians are concentrated in large numbers in places like California, Bay Area, Los Angeles, but also in other communities in the United States, in Canada, Toronto, for example, Paris, London, and even in places like Australia. And what what are the differences and what are the commonalities between those communities. So I think that's an exciting adventure in scholarship that we want to sort of initiate and instigate with some of these younger scholars who are coming out. We are doing a documentary about Iranian immigration to the San Francisco Bay Area over the last 40 years. I'm working with my colleague in the Documentary Film Institute, Soumya Behrens, on that. Additionally, we want to build an archive that it includes stories, ephemera, memorabilia, letters, photographs that can be housed here at San Francisco State and can be digitized and made accessible to people to do research on the Iranian diaspora experience. These are longer term projects, but they're part of what I think are exciting about this particular moment in time, when we realize that people have been living continuously and participating in these societies, such as in the Bay Area, and that they have a rootedness in the US and also have a historical memory of time in Iran. And that's a really important thing to capture in an archive and in stories about both the individuals but also the collective stories. So I'm very excited about the possibility of building this archive around the Iranian diaspora experience. And if you have any questions, we invite you to come to our lovely center here in the Humanities Building at San Francisco State. We are always eager to collaborate with community organizations and with other universities and departments. So I invite you to come and meet us and participate in some of the projects on which we are currently engaged. Thank you.